Hello, this is TTP Chats, aka Trust the Process here. And here I'm supposed to talk to you today about respecting yourself in order for other people to respect you. Now, when it comes to, there will be in times in life where certain people try to disrespect you or whatever, but you need to let them know, in a firm but calm way, don't disrespect me. All right, show me the same respect that I showed you. Now, here's the thing, right? Self-respect is also equivalent to self-love, right? In order to truly love yourself, you have to have respect for yourself. And to have respect for yourself, you must acknowledge that having respect for yourself and having respect for yourself, having self-respect, is you acknowledging that you have dignity, right? You are not going to make a fool out of yourself just for other people's entertainment or enjoyment, because that's disrespectful. Or you're not just going to sell yourself out just for a quick buck or whatever, or just for the meaningless things of fame and fortune. That's disrespectful, because you see people, especially in those years of adolescence in high school, middle school, certain, individuals would do certain things just for the approval of, others, just to quote unquote fit in. But then at the same time, they kind of sacrificing their dignity and their self-respect, because they'll make a clown or a complete joke out of themselves just to try to fit into the popularity of said said group of people that they're trying to oppress. And through this seeking of validation, they ultimately lose a little bit of piece of them, because they're seeking love through validation of others, and that's completely unhealthy. The first love that starts is self-love, and the ultimate love that you need to focus and recognize and acknowledge is the love of Christ, is the love of God, because God is love and love is God, right? Once you have that love, everything else is kind of just a bonus, and it's kind of irrelevant, right? Oh yeah, other people love you, and plus other people love you, but the only love that kind of really matters is the love from loved ones. But those kind of take a backseat to the love of God. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because you always got to put God first. He's the Almighty. But after God is the love of the loved ones, right? People you close with, you be family, friends. But strangers, absolutely not. Their love is irrelevant. It can change on a dime. It's fickle. But the one thing that starts is self-love, and self-love equals self-respect, right? Respecting yourself, right? Presenting yourself in a way that you want to be respected, right? Presenting yourself in a way that you would like to be seen. And that's not, I'm focusing on what other people think of me. No. It's really focusing on, okay, I treat myself good. I respect myself good. So that way I want others to respect me. And then I will treat, and I want to have the same respect that others treat me, because I treat them with respect, as long as treating myself with respect. Basically, the old saying is, treat others the way you want to be treated, right? So if you go out here disrespecting others, that's going to be another topic for another time. Basically you disrespect, that means you want other people to disrespect you, because you have a lack of self-respect for yourself, right? At the end of the day, self-love equals self-respect. You must be, in order to respect yourself, you must be able to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, then you don't respect yourself. And how is anybody else going to respect you if you don't respect yourself, right? And to me, a person who have a lot of self-respect are people who are serious, people who don't engage with tomfoolery and buffoonery, right? People who are serious about life, people who carry themselves in a certain way where they're not gonna get played. They're not gonna play your face, right? Anybody that try to play their face, they disengage with them. They immediately just leave them alone. Just they go one way, they go. The person who respects himself go the opposite way. A person that has self-respect doesn't have time for any foolishness of others. They're not going to engage with the nonsense and the ignorance that people do to make themselves look stupid. Especially nowadays where people make themselves look stupid just for clicks and views, and they think that's going to equate to money. Well, in reality, it's like that old song said. I don't remember what rap song it came from, but it says, some dudes make money, some dudes make memes, right? So basically, a lack of self-respect means you're making a meme of yourself, a joke. You do all this for the attention. Well, if you really respect yourself, right, the only attention that really matters is from you. You giving yourself attention. You giving yourself self-love, right? And the attention of God. And you also acknowledge that, you always have God's attention, basically, because you are a child of God. And the attention of loved ones, too, is also important, too, because their love is, quite frankly, the only one that matters besides God, the attention of strangers. It's stupid, because now you're going to run around, make yourself look like an idiot, and show a lack of self-respect. So people who have self-respect, true self-love, right? I'm probably going to make a separate video. It's probably going to be similar to this, but about self-love. But at the end of the day, self-respect and self-love is one and the same, right? Just like the video a while back that says love equal respect. It's one and the same. If you really respect somebody, if you truly love somebody, you will show that person respect. And if you don't, then guess what? And you disrespect someone, you don't really love them. But at the end of the day, it comes, and in order to have also another thing that's the essence of self-love is self-care. You must care about yourself, right? Not in a ego narcissistic way, right? Not in an egomatic way, egotistical way, like an egomaniac, but in a way that you care about how you present yourself, how you carry yourself, how you want to be treated, how you are perceived, right? Because you look to have respect from others, but in a healthy way where, okay, I treat others with respect. I present myself in a respectful manner. So because I treat myself with respect. Thank you.